I would like to talk about a new perfume. I've just got a small amount here because that's pretty much all that's left over from the Barnes Fragrance Fair. It's called Sonnet No. 1, and it's a Shakespeare flowers perfume. I made my first Shakespeare flowers perfume in 2013. Goodness me, over 10 years ago. How time flies. So that one's called Ealing Green, and it was made for an event on Midsummer Night, a fundraising event, and it had a lot of the flowers mentioned in Midsummer Night's Dream. This one, Sonnet No. 1, is flowers mentioned all over in Shakespeare, plus hay, absolute, because anybody who knows the song from Midsummer Night's Dream will know that the chorus goes, hey, nonny, nonny, no. So I'm sorry, it's a really obscure and quite bad Shakespeare joke. Roses, lots of roses. I used Rose Absolute and Rose Ultimate. Lilies are mentioned, so I used Lily Bell, which is new biodegradable, quite intense lily material. Violets are mentioned, so methyl ironone gamma, rather than Violet Leaf Absolute, because that smells like cucumbers. I didn't want to do that, wanted it actually to smell of violets. And there's another one which is really important, violets, lilies. There's another natural, and I've completely forgotten which one it is, but it's quite expensive. Oh, lavender. I've put lavender absolute and lavender essential oil in here as well. Hot lavender is mentioned in Henry the something or other. I'm not quite sure what hot lavender is, but there you go. Maybe they just drank it as tea or something. Made originally for the Barnes Fragrance Fair for Giles Brandreth and his wife for their 40th wedding anniversary. Those of you who know British daytime television will know National Treasure, Giles Brandreth. Those of you who don't will not have a clue. But anyway, we went round his house and I made him this. And so there was a very, very, very tiny limited edition just for sale at the fair. But I've made it at a parfum strength. So it's quite intense. It's not my usual style, but when I make things for other people or to a specific brief, sometimes I just go off into an area which I wouldn't, a room I'm not normally invited into, but when I get there I think, okay, I'm quite comfortable here. So it is really floral. The clue, it being the flowers mentioned in Shakespeare, are quite floral and lifted up and softened with a big cloud background of musks. So Romandolide, which gives a very kind of vintagey feel, which I'm very fond of, also biodegradable, and Velvione, which is what can I say? It's everywhere. Velvione, you put it in, it's like, whoa, I'm here. It's a real diva of a musk, Velvione. So I use some of that as well. I wanted it to smell kind of as voluptuously expensive as the materials actually are. So, absolute. I'm sure. Did I put jasmine in it? Does jasmine mention in Shakespeare? I should know this. I should have looked it up before I started. Anyway, Sonnet No. 1 is coming out this autumn. I was going to put it down somewhere, you can still see it, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, coming soon to our website near you.